I would do it all over again, except I would never go work for a big company ever again.
So tell us your then of how you got into the automotive industry, how that kind of started, the origin story, so to speak, if you will.
I'm an engineer by degree. I did 5 years engineering sales. I always wanted to do sales. I just didn't want to sell pencils. So I didn't want to go to that communication BS. And then, so engineering, then a buddy of mine said, you got to get into pharma.
Okay.
So I carried the bag. I was a pharmaceutical rep for a couple of years. And then I got into surgery, working for Medtronic and doing spinal cord stimulators. But I did a stint of about 16 years in the medical industry.
Wow.
Doing various jobs. And I started up 2 companies in the medical side. And my buddy, who's in my neighborhood, said, hey, man, I know you love CRM. I want you to take a look at what I'm building. So at 1 a.m, drinking a bunch of beers,
right?
We go up to his house, and he was showing me how you could do video in your CRM. And I go, dude, I could sell this in the medical industry. He goes, how about doing it in automotive? And I'm like, are you freaking kidding me?
Right.
So I go home, I tell my wife, I go, honey, how would you like to have me start up one more company? We have to do no insurance again. And you know, she took, she says, you're nuts. And I said, I know, but the medical industry was, in my opinion, was going downhill. And I talked to a lot of people I appreciate in the medical industry, and they said, man, you were, at that time, I was like young 40s. And they said, do it now while you're still young. And I did it. And 10 and a half years later, we're 2,200 company, 22 dealerships, and it's pretty wild. I would do it all over again, except I would never go work for a big company ever again.
I love that.
Never.
I love that.
I'd start up my own business at age 20 if I could.